Leo, can I get first reaction, please?
I'll talk to you later.
Sorry, Ryan. Sorry.
Are we going to do this every time I win a championship here?
Maybe. Now, what are your thoughts on being?
So here's my first reaction. I'm the man, and I told you so. Every time I come here, I step through the door, I walk out with more gold around my waist. And that's not something really you can teach. And you know why? It's because I'm a vegan. And it's because there's only one son of the sun. And tonight, the son of the sun is the VPW champion.
Thanks, Leo. I think.
Thanks, Leo.
This Saturday night, NYWC returns live in Deer Park. And not only that, but there's a big debut coming, right?
Well, it's not a debut. I've been there before. You just don't pay attention to me because you didn't think I was important. Now get out of here! Get out of my spotlight! Sean! I know you've been challenging me over the past year. I am sick and tired of seeing your face everywhere I go. I'm tired of it. You are the last person that I want to deal with in the wrestling world, and you will be my last match for yourself. I will no longer allow you to haunt my dreams, my Instagram feed, and the life of everybody else around you. I'll be your last match, because after me, you won't ever want to wrestle again. See you July 20th in Deer Park, Sean Walker.
See you there. All right, so Tiffany Avatar just lost the Goddesses of War championship, and I heard she went to, Lucky Leo's, to sulk in the candy stuff. So let's go see how she's doing. What the hell? Tiffany, are you all right, Tiffany?
Is that my buddy?
What happened? You lost the title.
She poisoned my lollipop, smashed me over the head with it. I don't have my title anymore, buddy. I can't go home. I can't go to Candyland. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna lay here, okay?
Oh, okay. All right, Tiff. All right. Man, that Amity, she's really tough. But... Wait, what? What the hell?
I just want to say that it was super rude of you to walk away from me earlier.
You're talking to the New York State champion. You're going to have to pay up.
Do you take Kale?
Dude, goodbye.
Whipwreck, Cation, doesn't matter.
We'll see what happens, but it looks like we have a special guest.
Get my earplugs on.
No.
You was looking for Tina, and then you talk about people.
Dominate tonight, all right? The Dirty Deeds, they got nothing.
We're now the new Starlet champion. What's going on?
Hi, I am Fearless Princess, so why not team up?
All right, now just announced by Mr. Joel Maximo for February.
The show is called The Shadow Band, and I was like, that's kind of...
Hold on. Let me speak. Okay?
But today I got a very special guest. I got the great.
Welcome to the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and today I bring to you my very special guest. Let me bring to you the one, the only Camaro Jackson. What's up, bud?
What's up? It was
a long introduction, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it. Super cool.
Yeah. It looks like I don't get any respect when I do my vlogs, man.
Really?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. You got a couple things coming up, so we'll go over that first.
Mm-hmm.
You have the Menard County Fair, July 17th. You're taking on Eagle Eye. Tell me what's going on with this.
I've never wrestled Eagle Eye 1-on-1 before, so this would be a first timer for me. This Menard County Fair is pretty cool. Used to do them a couple of times a year, a few years back. It's always super cool. They had like carnivals, the rides, all that stuff. There's wrestling. That's like
nice.
That's like the big main event of the whole festival. So yeah, it's really cool.
Awesome. All right, let's go into the Door and Destiny Rumble at the Summer Sizzler at the World League Wrestling. Oh my God. Saturday, August 10th. I love Rumbles.
Yeah, they're always fun.
Always fun, man. What are your thoughts going into that?
I'm trying to get another chance at the heavyweight title. I was screwed the last time, so I'm just climbing my way back up the ladder. It's pretty important to me. That's like the one title I've always wanted to hold, put around my waist.
Right.
So to now be this close to it, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep chasing. So the saga continues.
All right, and that's at the Harley Race Wrestling Arena in Troy, Missouri. Now I heard that's from the Harley Race School as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I heard it's been around for a while.
Yeah, a long while.
Do you know how many years?
Ooh. It's might be a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's been some years.
Okay.
Cause they used to train in Eldon, Missouri before they're going to Troy.
Now I've been to Missouri a couple months ago. It's really nice out there. I like it.
What part did you go to?
Near St. Louis, like on the outskirts.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It was really fun. Really fun.
What did you do?
I went to SICW's Fan Fest.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a whole bunch of the legends there. And they had a show at night from SICW itself, and it was really, really, really fun time, man. Got to meet a lot of cool people.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Fun stuff. Everybody can check out that vlog on my YouTube channel, in case you're wondering. All right, let's talk about this. You're taking on Ken Broadway. I know Ken Broadway.
Yeah, man, he's awesome. That's the guy I've been wanting to wrestle for a long time. And this is a first timer, another first timer.
Oh man, he's gonna be in Indianapolis. Oh man. So what are your thoughts going into this match?
Dude,
Sunday, July 21st.
It's gonna have a banger. He's gonna have a banger on a Sunday afternoon. That's all I want.
Okay, all right. I think Ken's from out here in the Northeast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen him out here. Okay. So that's where he's going. I haven't seen him out here in a while. He must have went out there now. Okay. So we got From Dusk Till Dawn 2, Saturday, September 14th at Pop's Nightclub. Man, you better watch out for those vampires. Anyway, what's going on here?
I'm actually taking on Heath Slater in this match too. So this is another first timer as well.
What are your thoughts going up against the man himself, Heath Slater?
Oh man, it's the one man band, man. Like I'm excited. I love it. I'm excited. Like, and I feel like I have an opportunity to learn from somebody else who's been to the dance. So I'm literally looking forward to that.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations on that, man. And then you're facing Hector Del Oro at Saturday Night Destination Justice for All on July 20th coming up. What are your thoughts going into this match?
I payback. This guy hit me with some chain, knocked me clean out. He thought he beat me off that. So we're gonna run this back, and this time I'm going to know what to expect. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Wichita, Kansas. I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be real fun.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's go into your history a little bit, Camaro. Tell me about how you fell in love with professional wrestling.
Oh man, just kind of randomly watching it growing up. Then like I remember like just finally sitting down and actually watching it. And I'm like, wow, this is the best thing ever. Like I was like 6 years old. So ever since I laid my eyes on it, it's been like the best thing ever. Something I've always wanted to do.
Awesome. All right. Now when you decided to become a professional wrestler, where did you go train? I kind of know the answer already. And who trained you? What were your thoughts during that process?
So I was trained by Derek Stone. We were in Kansas City. Derek Stone is originally one of Harley Racer's trainers. And funny enough, I actually did a Harley Race camp like a couple of years prior before I actually started training full time. And that was when I knew I wanted to be a wrestler. After I did that 3-day camp, that's when I knew I wanted to be a wrestler.
Right. Man, how was the camp though?
Oh man, unbelievable! Having Beautiful Bob, Eden there, Harley there, like surreal, dude.
What was the best thing you learned from Harley Race at that camp?
Don't bump on my ass.
Okay. That's awesome, man. All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, now tell me about your first professional match. Who did you wrestle, and what was it like being in front of a live crowd?
My first match, it was at our training center. Um, wrestled a guy named Sterling Regal.
Mm-hmm.
He has a twin brother, Regal twins. I don't think they work anymore, but he was my first match.
Mm-hmm.
And it was crazy. I started training in December 2016.
Mm.
I had my first match in March of 2017.
Okay. So that was before the pandemic.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts before I jump to the next question? Let me go into your thoughts on the pandemic, because when the pandemic hit, everything shut down, man. How did that affect you?
Oh man, it didn't feel real, man, because like everything just stopped. So it was trying to get used to that new normal, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And just kind of hoping things would get better, which they did. It just took some time. But at that like moment, at that second, it was just like, dang, like
You had no idea what was gonna happen.
yeah, like you just don't know what's gonna happen next because at this stage, like it's unpredictable.
Yeah, it's like, all right, everybody has to stay isolated. Nobody can go be around people. If you went outside, you could be outside, like in an open area, and it's
Yeah.
just a surreal time, man. And as a wrestling fan, nothing was going on, and watching everything
Yeah.
happen from a performance center, it was like, what?
It was so like eerie, dude. Very, very eerie.
Hey, do you remember the feeling when you first came back to wrestling?
Yeah. Well, kinda. It's just a lot of like kind of uncertainty, like okay, is it back or is it temporarily back and something bad's gonna happen? And
Uh-huh.
I still kind of think that way because you just never know. Like the world is like unpredictable, and like in any second, stuff can just change just like that.
Yeah.
Like it's so quick.
Okay. All right, let's go into your toughest match to date. Who was your opponent, and why was it tough to go through this particular match?
That's tricky. There's
That's
two.
tricky. Okay, you can talk about both.
One was with ACH. Then the next, this was a month apart. Josh Alexander.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just being in there with two guys like just world class wrestlers. And at the time, Josh Alexander was the world heavyweight champion for TNA. So just having that opportunity and that like trust, like I want you to go in there and mixed up with a world champion, like a legit world champion. So it was like, wow, okay, this is I don't know if I deserve this. Then like just as time progressed and more opportunities came, like I was like, whoa, what? I'm doing this. I'm good at this. Especially just being mixing it up with like a whole bunch of different guys. Like it's been insane.
All right. What did you learn from Josh Alexander? Did he teach you anything? Did you ask him any questions?
Oh man. Wrestling him because how can I explain this? Wrestlers are perfectionists. So like when we pride ourselves on doing stuff nice and correct and tight, however you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes there's moments in the match where like things won't go as planned. So being able to figure those things out with a world champion, like someone who knows, like, if he has something on the ground, he's gonna clean it up, get it out the way so he doesn't mess up.
Right.
And being able to be the one to kind of be in that lane of I'll clean it up, I can do it too. It's like really cool. Like, oh, you trust me. So like it just felt like it felt next level in a way.
Okay, all right. Tell me about an opponent you want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled yet. Why do you want to wrestle this opponent or opponents? There's gotta be somebody in there. I mean, Ken Broadway was one of them, so.
Yeah, for sure. Probably Speedball.
Speedball Bailey. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason you want to particularly tangle with Speedball?
Oh man, he's just awesome. And I feel like we would like break the internet. I really feel like that.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's go into. There's got to be some promotions you want to work for that you haven't worked for yet. How come you want to work at these certain promotions?
Let's see.
Let's not talk about the big leagues yet.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm, I think I want to work east more
Okay.
and like
That's up my alley.
eat more east than west. Because I feel like regionally in the middle of the country, I'm in the mix. I'm good.
Right.
Now it's time to like kind of expand a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. We got a question from Serena the Booker. What's one piece of advice you wish someone would have given you when you first started wrestling?
Hmm. I would say don't come into this thinking you're going to make a lot of money, and don't think the guys that are doing this are making a lot of money. And some probably are doing well, but they had to work for it. They had to earn it. It took a lot of time and effort. Like if as long as you you work at it and you continue to grow, continue to change, continue to advance, like all that other stuff is going to come easily because that's a part of it. Yep. So like it's just when you come into this, just know you're not gonna make nothing, but it's worth it. Like it's you're just building. But yeah, because I thought we were like, oh, I'm gonna be rich, but no, not yet.
Not yet. All right. Not yet, man. All right, let's talk about the big promotions. Which one would best fit your style? WWE, AEW, TNA, or even NWA?
It's crazy because I could do all of it. I could do all of that stuff, man. I could do all of it. I could do all of it.
Have you worked any of the NWA guys?
I worked Trevor Murdoch, Dax Dane, Joe Alonzo. Who else? I feel like I'm leaving somebody out. Kerry Morton Jr. Is there? Isn't it Kerry Morton Jr.?
Yeah, Kerry Morton. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think. That might be it. That might be it.
That's a good mix, man.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, man. I've been able to meet a couple of NWA guys, so they got good stuff going on there, man.
Yeah.
Definitely want to watch NWA. All right. If you could go any part of the world to train or either wrestle, where would you go?
Japan.
Why did I think I knew you were gonna say that?
Japan. That's my baby right there.
Okay, why do you want to go there?
I just want to be. I want to be. I love Stan Hansen. I love Kenta Kobashi. I love Terry Gordy, Dr. Death. Like, dude, like just. I hate to say the word because everybody uses this word, but the aura of those guys, like they stood out. Like, oh my god, they look like legit badasses that will rip your head off.
Yeah,
like, and they wrestled rough. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't pretty, it wasn't flashy. Like, it was brutal.
It was brutal.
And like, oh my god, like it just is so. Is this the? Oh man, oh my goodness, I can't explain it, dude.
Okay. Serena has a question for you. If you could pick one era of wrestling to go back to, which would you choose?
Ruthless Aggression era.
Okay. Who would be your main adversary there?
Either Kurt Angle or King Booker.
King Booker. All right. Good. I thought you were gonna say Cena for a moment. All right, let's go into hobbies. What hobbies do you have? Is there anything you do outside of wrestling?
or stuff that you may collect?
Do I collect anything?
I mean, you can see
Well,
I collect Funkos over here.
I mean, I collect not collect stuff, but I have a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff. I love Star Wars.
Okay.
I love Star Wars as much as I love wrestling. Um, I have a family. I'm always hanging out with them. Working out, of course, coaching as a wrestling coach. Um, do a little bit of gardening, yard work. We have a plot here, and we're trying to kind of. I want to be a farmer. I want to buy a farm. That's like a long term plan type of thing. But we're learning how to be farmers.
Okay. All right. Now you say you coach. What do you teach? What do you teach them when you're coaching wrestling?
So it's a kind of an intermediate kind of class. So like we have our beginners and advanced class. I'm like that person in the middle. So for the beginners, I'm getting them ready for advanced class, and for the advanced guys, I'm just fine tuning some stuff. So when they go to advanced class, they can like go, 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 and just to help prepare them for the weekend and the matches.
All right, good. We've covered a lot of ground so far. The farming thing, it kind of intrigues me, man. What draws you to farming?
I mean, it's just always something I wanted to do. It's just like kind of just, I don't know. It's just I get a sense of peace from that,
Right. Okay. All right. Family time's also important, so I support that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just.
All right. Star Wars. Are you currently watching the newest Star Wars on TV?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the show? It's getting a lot of mixed reviews.
So, like, as far as like the story, I think is like a 5 out of 10. But like action, I'll give it 7.5. But like it's kind of like it's all over the place. I like the idea of like a murder mystery, but it's like a lot of moving parts and some stuff doesn't make sense. Then like they're flirting with a lot of canon stuff. And it's like so it's like okay, what are we doing? But it has been some cool stuff in it. Like the last couple episodes I've liked a lot. I think that guy, I think he's the first Knight of Ren. I'm calling it the first Knight of Ren.
Okay, all right. I definitely like his look. I think the villain is the most intriguing part of the whole show.
And the last episode where they had possessed Wookiee Jedi, I'm like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah. I think that it started real strong and it kind of lost itself
in the middle. Yeah.
I don't know.
I wish like these shows, and I feel like I'm saying this out loud because I gatekeep this in my head. So you watch a show called you watch The Boys?
Yes.
So like
I'm behind 3 episodes, but I watch this.
Like people need to look at their structure of the Boys. Like there's something intriguing about every episode. Every episode feels like a finale. Like it felt like, oh, this was the last episode. Holy crap. It's like everything is important. Everything it's bang, 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 bang. Because when you have these series that are 8 episodes long, you can't have like the drawn out drama for 5 episodes, then explosions, episode 6, then something drawn down even more. Like you gotta be bang, 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 bang. Because we have less time, you have more opportunity for fireworks, in my opinion.
I agree. Okay. Crystal says, Camaro, you should be signed already.
I know, right?
Let's make it happen somehow. I don't know.
We're gonna make it happen.
Good, man. I wish you much success, man.
Thank you.
Seem like a really straight up guy, and I'm sure you'll flourish wherever you go, man.
Thank you, man.
All right, let's talk about some of those big leagues. If you could wrestle anybody in any big federation, who would it be? Right now, who's active?
I think he's injured, but I've always wanted to wrestle Miro Rusev.
Yeah, he's been out for a while.
Yeah. Sheamus and Gunther.
Sheamus. I just saw him. He was on the Buried Treasure show.
Uh-huh.
They were searching for Ultimate Warrior merchandise.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was a good episode. That show in itself is a good episode. So learn now, man. Make sure you save your your actual ring worn stuff, man. Stuff's worth some money.
Yeah.
And back in the day, they were just like selling it, whatever. They'd sell it, I'm sure, at a cheaper cheaper price than what it is now, man. Now it's worth so much, some of that stuff.
That's insane.
It's crazy. I see some of the, if you watch the show, I don't know if you do, but you watch some of the guys who collect this stuff and you're like, holy cow. Like their whole room is like a wrestling museum with artifacts from all over the world. Like this one guy had like one of Jimmy Hart's suits that he came out on TV. He had the Ultimate Warrior trunks he wore at WrestleMania 5. So that's what they were trying to get. So he's like, well, I really want an Undertaker urn that was brought out on a show or pay-per-view, whatever. So I'll trade you the trunks for an Undertaker urn because that's what I really want.
Oh, wow.
And they traded him an urn, to get this piece of memorabilia.
Wow.
It's crazy. Then you see like the museum, you see like all the Undertaker coffins that he used throughout his whole run. You're like, oh my God, they have so much of this stuff in their warehouse.
Wow.
It's crazy. I thought when they were going to build the new center that they would like make a museum, but they didn't do that. So it was like, or I guess they got plans in the future.
Right, maybe, yeah.
Okay. If you could pick one person to tag with, who would you pick and why?
One person to tag with. Triple H.
All right. I was gonna say in the indie league, but okay.
Indy. I don't know. My Indy.
Okay. What about a manager?
No, I lied. Jake something.
Okay. And if you could pick a manager, who would you pick? In the independents.
Damn. On the indies or just in general?
No, in the indies. Someone that we can like say, all right, that we've never heard of, at least out here.
I don't know. I don't really know.
You don't know anybody?
Well, no. Well, Greg Jovi.
Okay. Why would you pick Greg?
Because that MFer has a mouth on him.
I think that's the key, man. You gotta have a mouth to be a manager. If you're you can't be a good manager if you're timid.
Right.
Gotta have a voice. All right, Serena's got a question. If you could team with one female wrestler, who would you choose, and who's also one female wrestler that you'd be a manager for? It's a good one.
Okay,
There's got to be some good talent out there in Missouri.
I tag with Tootie all day of the week. Yeah, absolutely.
What makes Tootie so special?
Her style, man, just the karate. She's a black belt, legit.
Really?
Like, don't play. So, like,
okay,
I got backup. You know, I got
backup.
I got quick and effective backup.
You hear that, Serena? We got to get Tootie on the podcast, man. She's being sought after she's more like a bodyguard than anything.
Yep. First line of defense.
First line of defense. Good stuff, man. All right. Tell me about the rest of your goals for 2024, sir.
Oh, man. Just staying healthy and just wrestling as much as I can and trying to get seen, man. Just working hard, dude. Really.
Awesome, man. I hope everything works out for you. And I want to thank you for joining us on the podcast.
No problem, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Let everybody know where they can get your merch and where they can follow you.
I have a big cartel store, Camaro Jackson. Let's see, my Instagram, my X, Twitter. It's at Heel Camaro. So HEELCAMARO, Heel Camaro. And Facebook is Camaro Jackson. YouTube, I have a YouTube channel as well.
Okay, awesome, good stuff. Dude, my Instagram feed went out, man. Yikes. All right, Serena says thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, I just plugged some stuff real quick. Actually out today. My newest vlog, Blood and Dank, is out, and my bodyguard on the right. You didn't do a good job, man.
Uh-oh.
It might be because he's like 5'3" or something.
Oh man.
I just hired the wrong bodyguards.
Got a discount.
Yeah, coming up tomorrow, I have Cooper Valentine joining me. Finally, he's coming on. He's from NYWC and Chosen Pro Wrestling. He's joining me tomorrow. And from SWA, Mason Shadows is joining me. He just retired. He wants to talk about his retirement, what wrestling meant to him. Also coming up this Saturday, I will be at Trust No One from NYWC as Jorge Lebestia takes on Sal Savelli. Mr. Main Event Sal Savelli, that is, this Saturday, July 20th. Actually it's at an outdoor show, but you can get your tickets at nywcprowrestling.com to get your tickets. I'm used to saying the Sportatorium because that's where they do their shows, and I forgot it's an outdoor show. Also coming up is Brick Savage on Thursday. He's joining me as well as Ruby Devlin. She's going to be joining me, and the one and only Metroplex Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Demo Diamond. He could be a good match for you, Camaro. What do you think?
I'm ready. I want it all, baby.
You're ready? We got some promotions up here in the Northeast for you. Let's check out Constant Pro Wrestling coming up Saturday, July 27th at the Sayreville High School. As Jay Lethal will be in action. Now, the owner of that company will be joining us next week. Also coming up is Seaside Showdown 2 Tidal Wave coming up Saturday, August 24th at the Beachcomber Bar and Grill, right in Seaside Heights, Camaro, right on the boardwalk.
Ooh.
That's going to be crazy fun. So, yeah, come join us for all those events, and make sure you follow Mr. Camaro right here. Everybody else, have a good night. Camaro, just stay on for 1 second.